This is it then. The equation is quite easy, really. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a maths teacher. We need to win all our games today and we will win the title and promotion to the Premier League. Speaking of promotion to the Premier League, we should get that regardless of what happens, but it's going to be intense. 3 games, 3 victories, and we'll be a Premier League side as Championship champions. Sounds simple. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2023 and another part of Championship to Champions League with South Shields. Today we are back with 3 matches, 1 against Hull, 1 against Rotherham, 1 against Stoke City, and we are hoping that we will be a Premier League team by the end of it. It's all going all right. We should seal promotion today with victory against Hull, but any slip-ups at all, we open the door for Blackburn to break our hearts and steal the title off us. We have had a bit of an upturn in form, which we sort of expected at the end of last episode. We're now unbeaten in 6, funnily enough, but we beat Carlisle 3-1, Brodie Hughes, Minty and Wheatley scoring there. We then beat Coventry 2-1, Minty and Gonzaga scoring in that one. We beat Swansea 1-0, Gonzaga scoring in that one. And most recently, we drew 1-1 with Plymouth, Aaron Ramsey scoring there, meaning we are still top of the league. We are level on points with Blackburn, but only because we have a game in hand, which is against Hull City today. So we need to beat Hull City. That put us 3 points back ahead of Blackburn, and it would seal promotion to the Premier League, which is the main thing that we're looking to achieve today. Unfortunately for us, Ethan Wheatley is no longer top scorer. Hopefully he can claim that back today. That would be absolutely awesome. We're going to look at squad performances and all of that come the end of the episode. Let's get straight into things. This is the team we have selected today. Unai Sola will start in goal with Chamadeu, Wood, Hughes and Martin in defence. We've got Cromie and Raksaki holding the midfield with Minty, Gonzaga and Ramsey stand behind, Ethan Wheatley up top. This is going to be an absolute cracker. So let's get ourselves into it. Here we go then. As I say, it's going to be nervy. Hull City are fighting relegation. They're 21st in the division. So I think we need to be at our best because they're going to be wanting to stay in the division, of course. We'll have a little look at their team as well. We've got a full complement of the bench behind us as well. James Price there up top. He'll be the main man that we want to stop. But let's have a little look at this. So Hull are actually already safe. It looks like Wickham, QPR and Carlisle are going down. Carlisle's 4-year stay in the Championship is over, and I mean they've been predicted to go down since day one when they got back when they got up there, and it's been a real shame to see them go down this season. But anyway, here's Hall, Lewis Hall with the cross into the middle. It's the header, and it's off the line, but it's in. Abu Rahman Diop has put it in for Hull City, and that is the worst possible start. And as I say, that's Lewis Hall. I mean, former Newcastle player. We did try and sign him in the summer, but he chose to go to Hull City, and he's just put in a beautiful cross for his teammate, and it's 1-0 Hull City, and that would be a disaster. That would be the worst possible result today because it would leave the door open for a potential Bournemouth fight back if we were to lose heavily in the last 2 matches and they were to win heavily in the last 2 matches. We should be promoted no matter what, but here's it was Gonzaga coming towards it, and he has scored a few recently. He's actually looked pretty decent compared to the rest of the team. We've still been struggling performance-wise. We've not put in a good, strong performance since since probably that Derby County victory many, many months ago. Here's Raksaki with the ball. Can we get ourselves back into it? Chamadeu into the middle. Oh, I thought Gonzaga had scored. Just wide of the post, unfortunately for us. But 20 minutes in, we're settling down into the match. And I suppose we know no matter what today, if we will still be top of the league on goal difference as long as we don't lose heavily. But here's Minty with a chance, and that was disappointing for him. Usually he belts it at the goal and it goes in. Not this time. Tried to be too cute, unfortunately. Still 1-0 Hull City, and whoa, that could be a big one. Cromie is injured. We are going to bring on Will Hughes to replace him, who got suspended recently and has struggled to get back into the side, but hopefully this will be his chance to show that he should be the man in the middle. Here he is now, Will Hughes on the ball, gets it to Gonzaga, back to Brodie Hughes. Brodie Hughes gets it to Wood, who has had his first England cap over the last couple of weeks as well, which is really cool to have somebody in the England squad in our team. First time that's happened. Here's Ethan Wheatley, gets it forward to Minty. Minty tries to get going, but here's Chamadeu back to Minty. Oh, it's Gonzaga. It feels like this is going to be our time. Raksaki, Chamadeu now. It's across. It's cleared. Here's Brodie Hughes. Brodie Hughes now pushing forward. Can he whip it in? He gets it to Martin, and it's there. Ethan Wheatley scores, and that is what we needed. That's why exactly what I said at the start of the episode. Ethan Wheatley, we need him back in form. We need him to go and grab a goal and get himself back into the golden boot race, and he's certainly done that. And well, it went through everybody, and Ethan Wheatley stuck his foot out, sticks it into the back of the net. And that gives us a valuable point as it stands. But this is the match we need to win, because Rotherham and Stoke, they are very much in playoff contention. They are going to be incredibly difficult to beat. So we need to have that ability to slip up in one of those matches by winning this one. So you've done well so far. Let's keep the confidence high. You have the ability to make a real difference. Keep going. Go on, Ethan Wheatley. Ethan Wheatley needs to be the man that grabs a hat-trick today and gets us over the line. Aaron Ramsey not having the best of games. We know Gonzaga's not having the best of games either. Legend Paul Glatzel has been playing fairly recently in those positions, just giving us a little bit of something different. Here's Ramsey, gets it to Martin. It's in the back of the net. I think he's offside, though. He is offside. It just felt like a disallowed goal all over. It was a lovely idea, but Ramsey just, unfortunately, too early a run from Tyrone Martin there. But now we're going to need to make some changes. So Adingra's going to come on, and we're going to bring on Toklamati as well. Samrak Saki. No, I think that's fine. We're going to bring on Naroki, though, for Ryan Wood, who hasn't been at his best. And that could give us a chance later on with a corner. Naroki has scored plenty of goals from that position. I think this is it. This is the team, unless we go with two up top. Yeah, I think that's possibly the last change we can make. I think Will Hughes as a defensive midfielder, and this is us going for it here. Adam Ida's going to go on up top as a poacher. And this is us putting our eggs in one basket, because we really could do with 3 points here. And it could cost us any points, but it sort of doesn't change it. If we only get a point as opposed to none, that doesn't really change the equation. We need to go and win the next two matches anyway. So It's such a tough call, but we are going to try and win it. Here's Hughes on the ball. Hughes gets it to Adingra now. Adingra pushing forward. Lewis Hall with a terrific tackle. Oh, actually, it wasn't. He's down. He's off. Lewis Hall is gone. I thought that was a great tackle, but clearly didn't get enough of the ball for the referee's liking. It was a set piece, a chance for maybe Naroki to get his head on it. Here's Minty on the right-hand side. What can he do with it? He gets it back to Chamadeu, who gets it into Will Hughes. Will Hughes back now to Brodie Hughes. Brodie Hughes forward. Here's Chamadeu. Chamadeu might have a chance to whip it in here, but he's been forced into the corner. Here's Minty. Minty to Hughes. Hughes into the middle. Dingra's it. Yes, it's gone in. It's gone in. Right then. Defensive tactic enabled. Ethan Wheatley certainly isn't a guy that you really want in that position. I mean, maybe we do something silly like this. It's still a defensive tactic, or more defensive, I should say, and play 3 up top. Oh my God, so that we don't have any players out of position. Here's Will Hughes. This could finish it. This could finish it. Can Will Hughes stick it in the top left bin and get us 3 points? This would be a massive moment. Oh, he hits the post. That was very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. Right, 6 minutes of added time. We need to hang on to this. This is massive. It's going to seal us Premier League promotion. Oh, yes. We are promoted, everybody. South Shields are going to be in the Premier League next year. Oh my God. We've had the achievement started from the bottom. Let's have a little read of what that is. I don't think it actually says on that screen anymore. Can I see the achievements of this game? Achievements. There we go. Started from the bottom. You won promotion from the bottom to the top division in a nation. Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing. I'm over the moon. Over the moon. I mean, what a late victory there. Oh no, Roden Cromie's got some broken ribs. He's not going to get to lift the title if indeed we do win it. What a shame. He's been awesome this season, and he will be a key part of our Premier League team next year. 7 goals and 3 assists and a 7.1 average rating. Right. The initial budgets, that's going to be very, very interesting. Let's find out what we're going to have to spend. Oh! £500,000 per week. I mean, that's not a lot on the wage budget, but look at that, £30 million. That's crazy. That's crazy. How far could we stretch that if we wanted to? Oh, we could have nearly £1 million per week. I mean, we're probably going to be focusing on sort of free transfers and loan deals for our first year. We've got our best ever championship position. We're going to finish at least second. Morse is ecstatic. Unbelievable promotion. I mean, we've done an incredible job, really, over the years to even get close to achieving this success. We're going to give everybody 2 days off because we are playing Rotherham in 3 days' time. And we could seal the title there, depending on if other results go our way. But the main job is done. I'm relieved about that. We are a Premier League side, everybody. And now we go into either Rotherham or the game against Stoke. If we win either of them, we should win the title. Let's go and do it against Rotherham, shall we? Well, couple of changes for this match against Rotherham. We are actually going to go with Naroki in defence instead of Ryan Wood. Will Hughes comes in to the midfield, and Simon Adingra comes in on the left-hand side. Everything else stays the same. Let's get into it. Rotherham, I think this is going to be our toughest match because we're away from home. They are fighting for a playoff spot, which would be incredible. I mean, can you imagine if we go up with Rotherham next season? I mean, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been manager there for absolutely donkey's years. He's done a great job to get them into promotion contention, but well, we will see. Here's Martin with the throw. Martin again. Here's Brodie Hughes. Will Hughes. Hopefully the pressure's off now. And here's Gonzaga with the shot just wide. Very, very close. Right, who have Blackburn got today? They are playing Bournemouth. That is a huge match because Blackburn will fancy a bit of automatic promotion. They won't want to go through the playoffs. So if Bournemouth were to beat Blackburn today, I think Bournemouth would give themselves a chance of usurping them on the final day, although I think their goal difference is too poor. They'd have to really hammer Blackburn today, sort of 6-7-0, to really have a chance. But it could happen. That's a good tackle from Martin. Here's Afalian. Oh, it's into the middle, and there you go. It's 1-0. 1-0 to Rotherham after 10 minutes. And, yeah, I mean, look at this ground. It is packed to the rafters. It really is packed to the rafters. And, yeah, I mean, yeah, if Bournemouth beat Blackburn, that would make our job a hell of a lot easier, because that would mean that we actually wouldn't even have to beat Stoke on the last day. We'd just have to keep it to a reasonably low scoreline, and we would beat Blackburn on goal difference. We don't really want to do that. We don't want to have to go through the back door. We want to do it on merit. That's Luke Harris. We were looking at signing Luke Harris a couple of seasons ago, and we decided against it, but well, that's a good goal for him. Anyway, here's Riedewald, another player that we were looking at signing in the summer. Here's Ogbetta. Oh, good interception from Tyrone Martin there. Adingra now. It looks like he's all of a sudden woken up from his early hibernation, and a bit of a shame. I mean, he scored the winning goal last game. Here's Metcalf. That's forward. Yeah, this is good. Good football from Rotherham, and Solskjaer will be very, very happy so far with his side start, because there's 2-0. And, well, I mean, this is one possibility, is Rotherham absolutely pummel us today, and then Blackburn have got a good chance of being better on goal difference. So, you know, we can't take too many liberties today if we want to win the title. Need to start getting on it here, and it might be, you know, a cap quad, a cap 5 at half time, because we are being absolutely dominated by Rotherham, and I did expect it, which is why it was so important that we beat Hull City, and that late winner was so massive for us, because I sort of expected this to happen. You know, Rotherham, they're 6th place at the moment as it stands. Keep an eye on that Bournemouth-Blackburn game. As I say, a Bournemouth victory would be our ideal result there to help us out. I mean, I don't think we need to throw the water bottle. It's not quite that drastic. But Gonzaga's going to come off. We're going to put on Ramsey. Minty's going to come off for Toklamati, and I might even put Adam Ida onto the left-hand side for Adingra. Martin's not playing well, but there's not really... I suppose we could put Brodie Hughes there and bring on Ryan Wood. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. 4 changes at half-time. Try and turn it around in this second half, because we really could do without having to win against Stoke. But at least we've got that cushion, you know. If we win against Stoke, we should win the title. So as long as we don't get pummeled too much here today. Here's Luke Harris on the ball, gets it to Vincent now. This is a good run from Vincent on the left-hand side. We just look tired. We look very jaded. And luckily that came back off the post. Here's Adam Ida on the ball. This is a good run from him. and he might fancy a tilt at Premier League football with South Shields, and we might fancy a tilt at him. Oh, this is a dangerous area for a free kick. Bournemouth take the lead against Blackburn. That could be what saves us. If Bournemouth beat Blackburn Rovers, we could be saved a few blushes and win the title in the final match at the First Cloud Arena. That would be quite something, wouldn't it? Right, we are going to encourage them. We have been slightly better in this second half. It would be nice to grab a goal. Bournemouth have gone 3-1 up at Blackburn. So this is pretty massive for us. Their victory. I think we can possibly bring on one more player, and it might be the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Paul Glatzel, that comes on. Here's Adamaida, gets it to Brodie Hughes. Brodie Hughes now into Raksaki. Here's Ramsey, 2-1. That gives us a chance in these final 10 minutes. Ethan Wheatley apparently has not played well, so we're going to bring on Glatzel. We're going to swap him round with Adamaida, and we'll be happy with that. Ida's looked okay since he's come on, and I believe that if he was to get into the correct position, he would score. Oh, this could be Toklamati off here. It's a yellow card. That's okay. And it looks like they've maybe got an injury there. Bournemouth still winning at Blackburn. They've had 2 injuries in their match as well. I mean, they're under pressure. It keeps their hopes alive, just about. Although they wouldn't, it would need to be a miraculous victory for Bournemouth on the last day of the season, and I'm talking, more than 10-0 if they were to overturn that goal difference. But FM doesn't know that, they keep it. It's just so funny, isn't it? They wouldn't declare anything before it's mathematical, so the AI will think that as well. Here's Ramsey. Ramsey on the ball. This is a good run from Aaron Ramsey. Into the middle it goes, and Paul Glatzel's on the other end of it. Oh, what's he doing? What was that? Oh, Paul Glatzel just forgot how to play football, everybody. Happens to the best of us. I can't believe I'm so calm when we've really not played well today. But at least we've got this defeat out of our system. That was a nasty little deflection. I think that's happened twice now. It happened with the cross at the start of the match. Deflection into the back of the net. Not the best. Not the best. We're just going to assume that Blackburn are going to lose and we can relax a little bit. He has Ramsey with a chance. Can he score a second here? Oh, he can. I'll tell you what, that was Adamaida. How did he steal that goal there? What? We need to watch this on the replay. I swear it was Aaron Ramsey that took the shot. How did Adamaida steal this? It scraped his head on the way through. But somehow he's claimed the goal, and hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. But there you go. 3-2 at the end of the day. It's not. It's not the worst result for us because Blackburn got beat. We're 5 goals clear in the goal difference race, I suppose, and we're playing the Stoke side at home in our final game at the First Cloud Arena. What could go wrong? Well, I think we're about to find out. Well, dare I say it, we're going to go with an unchanged side against Stoke, even though we weren't brilliant against Rotherham. I'm going to give these guys the chance to seal the victory, seal the title on our final ever appearance at the First Cloud Arena. It is going to be incredible. We didn't get the message, the whole we'll wave goodbye to it because they're talking about this being a title showdown. But how amazing would it be if we win the title today on the last match ever at Mariners Park? The place that gave us a home with our new incarnation of the team. It's sad that I'll never get to see a Premier League football match, but we know that we're going to the Sir Robert Briggs Arena and things are going to be really, really exciting there. We only need a draw today. Blackburn are playing Reading, which is a tricky match for them as well. But yeah, we do only need a draw to absolutely guarantee it today. But even if we lose, we should probably win the title, unless we lose horrifically, which I'm hoping won't happen. But here's Martin on the ball. This is an excellent run from Tyrone Martin. What a run that is. Minty sort of took it off him and then lost it. I don't really know what happened there, but now here's Emre Tezgel with a great chance to get Stoke into the lead here. What a tackle from Brodie Hughes. It's off the bar. It's all happening in the first few minutes here at the First Cloud Arena. Oh my goodness me, did Stoke nearly just score? That was pretty ridiculous. I mean, what a run it was from Martin there. Dingra into the middle it goes. It is cleared. Here's Gonzaga though with the shot and he puts us 1-0 up. Excellent goal from Jamal Gonzaga, who has been just incredible. I mean, Aaron Ramsey, what an end to the season he had last year, and we brought Gonzaga in as a bit of a rotation option, but he's just made the place his own. He's going to be our second top goal scorer, and to be fair, exactly the type of player we needed. I said we need somebody that can go and score 15, 20 goals in the absence of Ethan Wheatley, and little did I know that would be our attacking midfielder that has been able to do that. Stoke are back in it. That might be offside though, is it? No, Brodie Hughes scores the own goal. That's a bit of a shame. Stoke didn't really look like scoring before that. And Sola not having the best of games. I don't think he'll be a permanent signing. By the way, Sam Johnston picked up another 2 injuries. Not at the same time, but there might as well have been, and that's why he's not been playing this second half or this last quarter of the season, which I think has affected us because he was brilliant at the start of the year and had some of the most clean sheets in the league. I think was a really solid pair of hands, and I think maybe that's part of the reason why we've struggled so much. I think also, you know, it gets stale, Football Manager. It doesn't like you using the same tactic for so long, and you know we'd used it for nearly 2 years, 2.5 years maybe. And doesn't like stuff like that. But Stoke City take the lead. It's not all over yet. It certainly is not all over yet, and this is a bit of an unexpected development. I didn't expect Stoke to come back and beat us. Reading are beating Blackburn though, so it looks like through the back door we're going to be fine anyway, which is such a thing for this series, isn't it? We don't seem to do things easily. We always give ourselves a challenge. So Brodie Hughes is going to come off. We're going to put Ryan Wood on in defence instead. Ethan Wheatley's not playing great. You know what? I'm going to bring Evan Watts on because that goalkeeper rating was worrying me slightly. I'm going to put Adingra. No, I'm not. I think Minty and Wheatley deserve a chance to turn it around in the second half. So we're just going to make the 2 changes. We're going to go attacking. Going to encourage the boys. I really want Wheatley to get the golden boot. He probably needs 2 or 3 goals today to be able to do that. But we'll give him the chance. Here's Laris. Gets it to Berger. Laris again. That's forward, and just nobody marking him. Tezgal there. Here's Minty. tries to get it forward towards Wheatley, doesn't manage it. I mean, Wheatley's on a yellow card. I don't want him sent off. That could well happen. Here's Tesgall. And here come Stoke, possibly for a third. It might be time to make some more changes. Oh, Blackburn getting on. Ooh, there's been a missed penalty by Reading there. Now that could change our opinion on how we feel in this match. Here's Will Hughes, gets it to Wood. Now here's Martin, Tyrone Martin, who's had a good episode so far, Naroki. Back to Wood. Long highlights usually end in goals. Here's Adingra. Gets it to Martin. Martin now whips it in, and there's Minty with the header back down. Oh, Gonzaga hits the post. Oh, I mean, a draw would be a much nicer way to win a title than a defeat. All right, Chamadou not having the best of games for him. But now I think it is time to bring on the big guns. Aaron Ramsey's going to come on. We're going to swap him round with Adingra. Raksaki not playing his best football. We're going to give Isaac Hayden a chance. It's going to be his last ever professional match. But if we get a penalty in the last couple of minutes, he's probably the man you want to step up and try and take it. All right, we're going to go very attacking here. We're actually going to end up with less points than last season, but win the title. How ridiculous is that? Here's Hayden. Isaac Hayden finds Wood. Wood on the ball. Now to Naroki. Come on. Let's make this count. Here's Adingra on the right-hand side. A bit unusual for him, but Ramsey on the left seems to work. Here's Ida with the header. Over the bar it goes. And this is probably his last chance as an audition to be one of our signings for next season. But yeah, I mean, we've been the better team in this match, but just not managed to take our chances, which is a real shame. There's a good ball over the top towards Ramsey. Ramsey back to Hughes. Here's Ramsey again. Aaron Ramsey with a great chance. Should have really scored. It's a good save. It's a good save. I think we've made all the changes we can here. Here's Gonzaga. No, it's another corner. It's another corner. Feels like this is going to be end of highlight. Ramsey. Gonzaga whips it in, headed away. Here's Hayden. Finds Woods over the bar. Oh, well, Blackburn still losing. Luckily, they've not done their part. And I think it is going to be a championship title through the back door unless we can get an equaliser right at the end here. No. Good catch from the goalkeeper. And it looks like it's going to be a defeat in our last match here at the First Cloud. And it could be a 3-1 defeat. And it is going to be a 3-1 defeat. Tyrese Campbell, 4th goal of the season. Of course he scores against us. And this is where we hope that Blackburn haven't turned it round and won 4-1 in their match. No, still 1-0. And, well, we lose in the last match of the season, but it doesn't stop us winning the championship title. We have made it tricky on ourselves with a really awful end to the season. It has to be said. And we've ended up with less points than last year. Somehow, but there we go. We hand it over to Mike Naroki, who is going to lift the championship title high in the air, and South Shields are going to be a Premier League side with the championship title under their belts. That is an incredible, incredible achievement. That is our 4th title out of 5 possible titles. We won Vanarama National League North, we won League 2, won League 1, and now we have won the championship. And that is the best possible platform that we could ask for going into the Premier League. Wasn't our best performance today, has to be said. We were the better side, but I mean, what do we say? We're not happy with that result. We have to be perfectionists in this business. And Blackburn just couldn't get going either. And through the back door, we've done it. We have done it. And, well, Bournemouth didn't do their job either. Where are Bournemouth? Who were they playing? They were playing Wickham, relegated Wickham. They couldn't win and at least give Blackburn a bit of a sweat. At least Stoke, did something with that victory. I suppose that's what motivated them to do it. They finished 6th in the end, Rotherham in 5th. West Brom, who had the 12-point deduction, wouldn't have quite made it anyway. They finished 12th in the end. Bournemouth and Sheffield also join the playoffs. Luton Town are the big losers today. I think they started in 5th. They finished down in 8th after losing to Birmingham City. Sunderland just missing out on the title. And we say goodbye to the First Cloud Arena. We've done what we needed to today. More by luck than judgment, but there you go. We win the EFL Championship. I've been hailed as an absolute legend of this football club. The board are ecstatic with that victory there. We've won another title. We're crowned champions. We're very, very happy with that. And we now become the 3rd best legend behind Julio Arca and Sir Robert Briggs, who, of course, is going to have a stadium named after him very, very soon. 20th of June is when we move into that stadium. And I guess this Mariners Park, it'll be sad to say goodbye to it, but I'm very happy that we're moving into a bigger stadium. I'm looking forward to seeing what the stadium looks like. It's still going to be very, very small. Hopefully it's up to Premier League standards. But there it is. We win the title. We stayed there ever since match week 3. And that was my plan this season, was to get there and stay there. And we've absolutely done that. We, on the face of it, have dominated the league, but you look at that form and that is a big worry going into next season. I think a very tired squad. We did lose Mully in January. I think we maybe underestimated his impact on the team, and he'll be coming back in the summer. I don't think Peterborough will make that deal permanent, so let's have a look. Has he been playing for Peterborough? He certainly has been. Not at a particularly high level. He's actually not done as well for Peterborough as he was doing for us in the Championship, the league above, which shows our impact at the very least on him. Is Ivan Toney still knocking about? He is. He's transferred. He's joining Besiktas. That's a shame. That would have been a nice player to get in, Ivan Toney. But that's where we're really going to have to focus on in the summer. I mean, you look at this squad and you think, who here can play Premier League football? And I'm thinking of Dingra, Gonzaga, Minty, Wheatley probably will stay around. Aaron Ramsey, hopefully. Brody Hughes and Naroki will certainly be useful. Chamadeu will be. But other than that, you're looking at having to sign a lot of new players. And I don't think that £30 million will go very far. Luckily, we should be able to bring in certain players. Yeah, we can cancel that offer. So that's probably been sat there waiting because we weren't able to get a work permit for him. So that's probably affected our wage budget. That's a real shame because we've probably been able to sign other players for absolutely ages. That's gutting. But we are going to be losing some legends as well. Isaac Hayden, who's been a big part of our team since joining us in League One 4 years ago. He's had 4 very good seasons with us. He's going to be retiring at the end of the year. Rob Holden did a job, played a couple of games for us in this second half of the year. And, we probably couldn't have done it without him. Lafudu is the main one, though. The absolute legend that is John Lafudu. Very underappreciated, I think, by both you guys at home and the fans in game. He should be a club legend. He was absolutely incredible at right back. Didn't really use him too much when we got to these levels and just misses out on the Premier League by 1 year. And Sam Johnston only came in this season, but has had some injury troubles. We've had some really rotten luck with goalkeepers getting injured this year, but Miles Boney, He's still knocking about the football club. Played just the one match this season, kept a clean sheet in it. Would be absolutely amazing if we can give him a Premier League appearance next season, and he will have officially played in every league all the way back to the Evo Stick League Premier Division. That would be some journey from him, the Blackpool born goalkeeper. And well, who knows? I mean, will he stay? I think he should. I think he's a good third choice goalkeeper to have in there. But it's been a journey. It really has been. And, you know, a meteoric rise since 2022 all the way up to 2030. We have now reached the Premier League, and that is probably only halfway there with the job that needs to be done, because now in this series we need to go and win the Champions League. Next season is going to be our toughest one yet. So tomorrow we are back with our Premier League transfer special. We need to take this football club to the next level. There is no doubt about that. We need strengthening in every single position. Goalkeeper is a big one. Centre-back, I would say we need a really top-quality centre-back. Left-back is a massive one. 2 great defensive midfielders and a striker. I think we need 5 massive signings, and I mean 4-star plus signings to keep ourselves in the league. I think we've got a lot of players that can slot in and be very good depth options, but we need stars in this side. We've got 30 million to spend, and we're certainly going to spend it all tomorrow as we look to survive in the Premier League. Oh my God, we are going to need everything going for us to be able to do that. But we did beat Arsenal in the FA Cup, and I think Arsenal, if I am not mistaken, yes, they have won the Premier League, and they have stopped Manchester City winning a 10th league title in a row. So we beat Arsenal. They've comfortably won the Premier League this season. So it's not beyond the realms of possibility that we will stay in that division. Our home form is going to be huge. Anyway, if you have enjoyed the journey so far, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.